Dean had a way of holding court when he was drunk. He stood in the center of the room, beer in hand, his voice low enough to draw people in. "You know who used to live down here?" he asked. "About a mile through the woods?" "The Droopy Man." Mara rolled her eyes. "Oh, come on. You're not seriously doing this ghost story thing again." Dean grinned. "Not a ghost. A man. Eldon Price. Used to work at Brookvale General Hospital." Jess, filming him, smirked. "You're really leaning into this, huh?" Dean shrugged. "My uncle was a cop. He said Price got trapped in the basement of the hospital during a fire. The sprinklers malfunctioned. His face, the skin literally melted off. They said when he finally came out, his jaw was sagging, the muscles all dead. People started calling him Droopy behind his back." The laughter in the room thinned. Dean continued, his voice drooping. "A year later, kids started tormenting him every Halloween, egging his house, smashing his pumpkins. One night, they went too far. He came out to stop them, and Dean hesitated. "They set him on fire again." No one spoke. "They found those kids in the woods 2 days later, faces peeled, skin pulled down like wax melting off a candle." Jess stopped filming. Mara felt the air in the room change, the kind of shift you can't see, but you can feel crawling under your skin. Tyler laughed to break the tension. "Cool story, man." Dean smiled, but his eyes were fixed on something behind Mara, the dark window facing the tree line. Later, when the music blurred into background noise and the house smelled like sweat and spilled beer, Mara stepped onto the porch to breathe. The night had that strange stillness that sometimes comes just before something bad happens. The woods loomed beyond the yard, a black ocean of trunks and branches. She thought she saw someone there, a silhouette, tall and thin, half hidden behind a tree. "Dean?" she called out. No answer. When she blinked, the figure was gone. At 12:11 a.m., the power went out. The music cut mid-beat, leaving only confused laughter and the hiss of a half-empty keg. Flashlights flicked on. Someone's phone light caught a smear on the living room window. A long, wet streak, as though someone had pressed a hand there and dragged it downward. A girl near the couch gasped. There was someone outside, looking in. "Relax," Tyler said, though his voice wasn't convincing. "Probably a drunk kid." But when Mara went closer,